Jumpsuits are red. Justice is sweet. Commit a crime in Lee County, and your ass will get beat. You doing all right?
See, this young man here is, he wakes up miserable.
No, I sleep that way too.
Well,
thinking about you. I want you.
But I wish you a
I want
Merry
you.
Christmas. Even though you're not a nice person, I wish you a Merry Christmas. Because you know why? You go through
Right.
life like you, and I smile every day because I serve the greatest residents in the country, Lee County. You can post that because I tell them all the time. Sorry you're such a loser, okay? Sorry you're such a loser, okay? Thank you, Sheriff. Thanks, Sheriff.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abiyah Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. All right, we're about to talk about everyone's favorite sheriff. No, it's not Grady Jet from Polk County. It's actually Carmine Marcino from Lee County, Florida. The Lee County, Florida Sheriff's Office. The guy that everyone loves. You know, the guy who threatens to beat your ass if you commit a crime in Lee County. Yeah, him. This guy just can't seem to stay out of the news. Now he's in the news for he himself actually committed a crime in Lee County. So I'm wondering if he got his ass beat. Anyway, before we get into that, I have an email I want to read from a viewer, and then we're going to jump into the video. Let's check this out. This email comes from Mike from Casa Grande, Arizona. He says, man, I love your channel and respect your input on things. It's awesome you saw how corrupt agencies can be and decided this wasn't what you wanted to be a part of. I graduated from North Gwinnett High School, that's in northern Georgia. I'm guessing you were either DeKalb County or Fulton County as a Leo. Keep up doing the good work. I bet you get a lot of hate from current Leos. Yeah, from current Leos trying to say you're wrong, etc. Be safe out there. Hey, Mike, I definitely appreciate the email. And yeah, I get some hate mail from, you know, guys named Brent or something. I don't know, you know, if you saw the video yesterday. But yeah, they come in sometimes, but we actually get some pretty good emails from you guys as well. And I definitely want to say I appreciate the support and everything. I was not, would you say, DeKalb County or Fulton County? I was neither. And I know a lot of you guys have asked, hey, what department did you work for? But as I stated in my book, I was advised to keep it on the wraps because there are some things going on behind the scenes legally that we are taking care of right now. So as soon as I get the all clear, you guys will definitely know everything. Trust me, it'd be like another part 2 of the video that I have on my homepage telling you guys why I left. Once that's finished, you guys will know everything. With that being said, again, Mike, I definitely appreciate the email. Thank you for supporting the channel. Definitely appreciate it. Let's jump into this video. So again, the Lee County Sheriff, he is back in the news. And before I show you what he's in the news for right now, just in case you guys are not aware of this guy, let me update you on a video that I previously covered showing just how tyrannical this guy is. If he is not the worst, he has to be second in line. Let's check this out.
Happy Valentine's Day, Lee County. Does your baby daddy have a warrant? Does your ex steal drugs? My fugitive warrants team would love to come pick him up. Give us a call. Jumpsuits are red. Justice is sweet. Commit a crime in Lee County, and your ass will get beat.
You gotta wake up thinking about me?
Yeah.
That's a pretty sad life, my friend.
It's true, dude. Dude, it's true. You know, you want it, right? You have a good YouTube channel. Hey, where's your studio at? Where's your studio? Where's this? Where is it?
I love the residents of Lee County. They're the best ever.
Yeah. Hey, where's the studio at?
The studio?
Yeah, the studio you guys built.
The PIO?
You know, the studio where your TV show.
We have a PIO.
Is that in this building here?
Yes, sir.
I'm just curious.
Hey,
did you guys flood? Did you guys get flooded? How high up did it go? Hey, look out for these guys. Look out for these guys. Don't start insulting me.
Oh, no, we're good, man. Not at all. You doing all right? See, this young man here is, he wakes up miserable.
No, I sleep that way too.
Well,
thinking about you. I want you.
But I wish you a Merry Christmas. Even though you're not a nice person, I wish you a Merry Christmas. Because you know why? You go through life like you, and I smile every day because I serve the greatest residents in the country, Lee County. You can post that because I tell them all the time. Sorry you're such a loser, okay? Sorry you're such a loser, okay? Thank you, Sheriff. Thanks, Sheriff.
Jesus Christ, you guys were here before all this.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? That's like, you guys are getting, he's a rat. He's like fucking slandering you with all that shit. That's a fucking joke, man. All that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're selling you out. All those fuckers from up north, they're just gonna throw you under the bus. You're gonna get stacked up with fucking.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, like your backstory?
Yeah, let me get the lighting. Yeah. I like the light behind me. If it's all right, I don't want it.
That's okay.
Unless you want side.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, a little backstory.
Why? Are you investigating?
No, I'm not.
You sound like you're investigating.
No.
That's the thing. Everyone lies. Like, so what's your name and rank?
Lieutenant Mike Truscott, 082.
And what are you?
Lieutenant Rich Castello.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get him. He's fucking. He can't last. This ain't gonna last, man.
Have a great day. We'll see you.
All right, see you guys.
Jumpsuits are red. Justice is sweet. Commit a crime in Lee County, and your ass will get beat.
Don't you guys just love this sheriff? I mean, he's professional. He loves his job. He loves the residents of Lee County, and he's going to serve the public. You know, can't get any better than that. This is an awesome sheriff, right?
Sheriff Carmine Marcino is producing videos inside the Lee County Sheriff's Office you are not allowed to see.
Tonight, we continue to push for greater transparency from LCSO after Wink News investigative reporter Celine MacArthur uncovered a video where Marcino talks about beating people.
Jumpsuits are red. Justice is sweet. Commit a crime in Lee County, and your ass will get beat.
Celine received the video from a source concerned about your safety and safeguarding your rights. She continues our exclusive investigation and shows you why the sheriff could face a legal battle.
A message from Lee County's top cop to whom?
Jumpsuits are red. Justice is sweet. Commit a crime in Lee County, and your ass will get beat.
Marcino won't tell me why he recorded it or who it was for, but in a Facebook response to my story, he claimed in the Public Affairs Office, we run several, if not dozens, of scripts for videos. I asked for those videos and got this answer. The Public Information Office does not retain footage other than what is posted on any of our social media platforms. All unused portions of footage are purged. This 8-second Marcino message is not on his social media, but was shared because we have it. To gauge public response, I uploaded the video to TikTok, where the sheriff posts a lot of videos of himself. TikTok immediately took it down for violating its community guidelines, but didn't offer a specific explanation.
That tells you that the behavior or the words are unacceptable. And that people don't want to hear that anymore.
Dave Thomas is a retired police officer, senior research fellow with the Police Foundation in Washington, D.C., Florida Gulf Coast University professor, and a recognized expert in the use of force and police practices. Thomas argues there's no reasonable explanation for Marcino to say those words on or off camera. The act Marcino is talking about is illegal.
Commit a crime in Lee County, and your ass will get beat.
You don't have those discussions. You don't even open your mouth.
Dave Benson is a violence prevention and threat assessment expert and a retired director of law enforcement training from the U.S. State Department. Benson says it wasn't illegal for Marcino to say what he did, but it can influence how deputies operate.
And when you have a head of an agency that basically implies it's okay to behave this way, that has a trickle-down effect, I promise you.
You run the risk of creating a climate that encourages violence.
Aubrey Jewett is an associate professor and assistant school director for the University of Central Florida's School of Politics, Security, and International Affairs. He feels Marcino's message could create legal challenges for LCSO.
A lawyer sues and says, my client, was beaten up for no reason when he was being arrested. Well, then you see something like this, it makes you more vulnerable in court because then it's potentially evidence that from the top has come down this climate of getting tough on crime.
Security video captures then Sergeant Christopher Meyer taking down and repeatedly punching Corey Samick during an attempt to handcuff him while two other deputies watched. The deputies didn't include that punch to the face in their initial report and failed to produce a mandatory response to resistance report that would have launched an immediate internal review. LCSO didn't investigate until Samick filed a complaint from behind bars. I reached out to all 5 Lee County commissioners to discuss Marcino's video. 3 didn't respond, 2 others wouldn't weigh in. No response from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and no response from Governor Ron DeSantis. Thomas is not surprised by the silence.
Jumpsuits are red. Justice is sweet. Commit a crime in Lee County and your ass will get beat.
LCSO's criminal investigation into Samek's complaint remains open. Now, I reached out to the FBI. They say they are aware of this case, but they can't confirm or deny if their agents are investigating. In the meantime, Marcino still won't respond to my requests for an interview to talk about what's going on. On Facebook, he said that video does not reflect his views on use of force, but he won't answer one basic question. Then why did you shoot it in the first place?
So this sheriff is so awesome, you know, he just leads from, you know, the top. And he's so awesome that, you know, he has all of his deputies really believing that if you commit a crime in Lee County, that you're just going to get beat. And we just saw them beat a man for committing a crime, so they say, in Lee County. And as I always say, you know, when you file reports, or let's say you're stopped by a police officer and you're like, hey, I think you're violating my rights. I want to speak to your sergeant. I want to speak to your lieutenant, or whoever's in charge. Those cops, if you just listen to them, look at their demeanors, listen to the tone of their voices, they don't care. Okay, they don't care that you want to speak to their sergeant or corporal or lieutenant, or whoever's above them. Reason being is they would not be doing this in the first place if the person upstairs would not have already approved of this type of behavior. Like the sheriff, you know, that's his thing. You commit a crime in Lee County and your ass will be beat. And this poor guy that we just saw a clip of was kind of censored out by the news, but this guy that we just saw the clip of, he was beat up because these deputies, because of their boss, felt as though they can beat him up because he committed a crime. But let's keep watching. Let's look at the hypocrisy in this video, because that guy is not the only guy to commit a crime in this video. Let's check out the sheriff.
Tonight, Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marcino is facing serious allegations of money laundering and inappropriately spending taxpayer money. Thanks for watching ABC 7. I'm Megan Miller.
And I'm Christy Soto. Two former paid staff members say they've reported the matter to the FBI. They claim they were questioned and are ready to see this to the end and want someone to be held accountable. ABC 7's Dave Elias started working his sources Thursday and hasn't stopped since.
Michael Hollow was a 17-year veteran of the force and now a write-in candidate for sheriff in November. He says with permission, he recorded honorary deputy Ken Romano, who was being paid a hefty salary as a consultant. But Romano claims that Marcino wanted some of that money to be funneled to his family to pay for lavish gifts.
And every month I would just give his father the money. I would take cash.
Ken Romano is the former consultant and honorary deputy who claims Marcino paid him $5,700 a month and then instructed him to take $1,700 of that money and help pay for some lavish gifts.
I gave him tons and tons of jewelry. His grandmother, you know, a $40,000, $45,000 ring. I did a lot of good things for him.
Then Romano says he realized things didn't seem right.
I said, can that be considered money laundering or misappropriation of, you know, taxpayer dollars? And Box was like, yeah. I said, that's great. Now the kid just involved me in a crime.
17-year deputy Mike Hollow says he legally recorded the conversation and then turned it over to the FBI.
Eventually, Mr. Romano and I sat down with the FBI in May of this year, May 21st of 2024.
The FBI telling NBC2 they will neither confirm nor deny an investigation. Meanwhile, former Sheriff of Lee County Mike Scott telling me today these are serious allegations and Sheriff Marcino is best suited to address them as if he chooses to do so. I prefer not to speculate. Now, I have reached out to the governor's office about this matter, and they have not returned my calls. Sources close to the governor's office, though, tell me they are aware of it.
So, money laundering. Okay, so you have a sheriff who's just the best sheriff ever of Lee County, and he's made it perfectly clear you get a whooping if you commit a crime in Lee County. Well, he is now committing crimes in Lee County of money laundering. And we know the penalties in Florida for money laundering. If it's less than $20,000, it's 5 years in prison. $20,000 to $100,000 is 15 years in prison. And more than $100,000 is 30 years in prison. We're talking about some serious time. Oh, and let's not forget the ass whooping that comes with that, Sheriff Marcino. So hey, this is our law enforcement in America today. From the sheriffs to the chiefs to deputies to police officers, welfare checks, they kill people, they launder money. What else? Retaliate and traffic stops. It just goes on and on and on and on. And as Mike said earlier, you saw what was going on and you did not want to be a part of that. I think I got out of policing in the nick of time. All right. It's either go left or right. Left is you're going to join the crowd, or right, you're going to be your own person and walk away. And I chose to go right. This is what we have to do. Hold them accountable. Know your rights. Keep your eyes on these guys, because as we see, it never ends. It never, ever ends. Know your rights and always report the police. Until next time, We the People University, signing off. If you're one of the viewers who reached out saying that you're not getting any of the We the People University notifications, I have a solution. By texting WTPU to 844-764-2158, I can personally notify you whenever we publish videos. Text WTPU to 844-764-2158 and you will receive a text message notification with the link every time we publish a video.